Welcome back to the cheap seats. They're not cheap seats today. Joe Ryan with you, Loyd Kirby, and Chris Lawrence is with us. And Chris, you're going to tell us a little bit. Now, you're organizing this whole event. Well,
my husband and I are. Yeah, we primarily are kind of the, I guess, behind, I don't know, the head. I don't know, whatever the driving force.
You're spearheading this.
When I asked you your title, you said co-founder, 2x4s for Hope.
You are the co-founder?
I am the co-founder.
Oh, we didn't realize that.
Yes.
Yeah, we did.
That's right
there.
He wrote it down.
I told you to bring her back in and introduce her.
Well, I'm making something with her name on it so our viewers can see.
He's playing over there on that little light bright. That's what he's doing. Now, so you are spearheading this thing, and it's got to take oodles of organization, and you're going to different communities. And is it just in the state of Illinois?
So far, it's staying in Illinois, but we are actually going to be going to Missouri and Iowa. I mean, the word is getting out pretty darn quick.
And how long have you been doing this?
Let's see. This is number 10, and we've done it a little over 2.5 years.
Wow.
10 houses.
So are you actually organizing the funding, the lumber, the appliances,
every
the
component? Yes, every component.
So this is your only job?
Well, not really.
Not job.
No, not really. So actually, my husband just retired from his construction company of 28 years last week.
Ooh. Wow.
And we are on a wing and a prayer. So we have no income, and we are going to be doing this full time. We do possibly have a financial backer that's going to support what we are doing, because right now we are 100% volunteers. And so a week ago, I was my husband's secretary, and now
you're
we are not. I'm
now you're a
doing
free
this.
agent.
Yes. So we are doing this together as a team, and that's how it works.
So what made you start it? What made you?
So I have to go back just a little bit to kind of let you guys know how we got to this journey. So my husband started going on a mission trip over to the country of Haiti back in 2008. Mm-hmm. And we actually answered the call from after the devastating earthquake over there that, 300,000 people were killed and many, many millions of homes were destroyed. And we answered by a single 2x4, people signing their names and putting messages and blessings on these 2x4s. And we ended up shipping them over to Haiti, and we built houses ourselves.
Wow.
People told us there's no way that you guys are going to be able to do this. And
I would have said the same thing.
I'm going to tell you what, you tell my husband he can't do something, and he's going to find a way to prove you wrong. And we've built 13 houses ourselves over in the country of Haiti. We have a clean drinking water program, a sanitation program, and we are changing people's lives in a third world country. But all along, we wanted to make sure that we were giving back right here in the United States. So what better way than to help a veteran? But at the time, we had no idea how a 2x4 was going to help make a difference for a veteran until we uncovered a story up in Racine, Wisconsin. They were building tiny home village for homeless veterans, and it's called the Veterans Outreach of Wisconsin. We called them. We talked to Jeff Guston, who was at the time the CEO, told him who we were and that we were from Quincy, Illinois, which he had no idea where that was even at. And we told him we wanted to offer our signed 2x4s for them to build all their 15 tiny homes in their veteran village. And I think the guy thought we were nuts. He's like, who are you people and where are you from? And we literally, on Memorial Weekend of 2016, we set up a 2x4 signing blitz in our community, and people came and signed these 2x4s. A week later, we caravanned 7.5 hours up to Racine, Wisconsin, and delivered 1,200 signed 2x4s to the veteran village. We have partnered with, which hang on tight, so the Veterans Community Project out of Kansas City, Missouri, Patrick Mahomes.
Ooh.
So we started there back in September of 2016. They were on our kind of our wheelhouse also. We donated 6,000 signed 2x4s to the Veterans Community Project in Kansas City.
Wow.
So we have partnered with 7 different veteran villages across the United States. We've been to California, we've been to Oklahoma, we've been to Texas, of course, Kansas City. We've been up to Wisconsin, been all over the place. But people locally kept asking, when are you guys going to start helping our veterans locally? We have hurting veterans as well. So it was actually in 2018 when we started building these tiny homes at an actual event. We built a 476 square foot house off-site, moved it into our city of Quincy, and actually it was the Illinois Army National Guard that moved it in on 9/11. Made a big deal out of it because we were bringing this tiny home project into the city of Quincy. Placed it on its foundation 2 weeks later. We finished the home, did the ribbon cutting, and we turned right back around about 45 days later and built our second one on Veterans Day.
Wow.
All from a signed 2x4 that's making a difference in people's lives.
That was an excellent story.
Oh, there's more.
But wait, there's more.
There's always more.
There's always more.
Always.
I'll tell you.
Are you
that's
going to tell us? Or?
Do you want me to?
Well,
They'd
tell
much
us.
rather listen to you than us.
So, I mean, really.
Hanging over that edge.
Well, yeah. So, I mean, in a matter of less than a year and a half in the city of Quincy, Illinois, we have transformed an entire neighborhood. We have 5 tiny homes that completed the block. We took a rundown corner and totally transformed it. I mean, these were broken down homes, drug infested. I mean, there was so much garbage. I mean, it looked awful. And our city, they were ecstatic when we wanted to be able to do something and transform that neighborhood, and we have. There's 5 in the city of Quincy. We ended up building 2 over in Mount Sterling, Illinois. We have 1 over in Carthage, Illinois, and 1 down in Madison, Illinois. And now we're right here in Lincoln, Illinois today. So we're transforming communities, changing people's lives, 1 veteran at a time, 1 2x4 at a time.
It's an incredible story. It really is. And look at all the good you're doing. And it's amazing, not amazing, but I know we see this world today that's all it's all messed up.
Oh, it is.
But boy, you get a lot of these good volunteers to come out here and do that stuff in every community, huh?
Every community.
So how many, are there people that travel with you that are kind of like
we do. We have a
run the show
crew.
here?
Yeah, we have a crew. Not
That's
so
how
many. Not so many are here with us today because I mean everybody has lives too, and we get that. And 2.5 hour drive, but we do have about there's 11 of us here that have been part of our journey. So that includes Mark and I.
I've made the drive a few times to Quincy. Wow,
it's not bad. It really isn't
well,
bad.
it's a little boring.
Well, it is boring, I will say that, but it's not a bad drive. So it could be worse. It could be like windy roads and get car sick or something.
You kind of go to Springfield and you're okay, and then you get through Jacksonville and you're okay, and you're like, my gosh.
Yeah, just keep going. It keeps going.
But there's a lot of beautiful homes in Quincy. Wow.
There are a lot of beautiful
homes. Some of those older homes are like,
oh my goodness,
wow.
A lot of historic homes in the city of Quincy. But you really got to get over to Quincy and take a look at the corner of 6th and Cherry. That neighborhood is totally transformed.
6th
and Cherry, and is Honorary Veterans Parkway. Honorary Veterans Parkway.
So tell us about what happens the rest of the day today.
Sure.
Could people still come out if they wanted to and
if they wanted
help?
to, absolutely. So I'm definitely come find me. I'm Chris. So we're always wanting volunteers because that's what it's about. We are wanting 100% of volunteers to come into these communities, wrap their arms around to show people this is how we treat our veterans. Enough is enough with our government saying, they fought for us. They fought for us, and our freedoms are because of them. And this is our way to give back. So everybody in these communities need to say, you know what? Our government has done enough. It's time for all of us to step forward and say, I want to give back, and I want to be able to support our veterans and say thank you for what you've done for me.
I've always, I was never in the services, but as I've aged and gotten more mature.
Well, you aged anyway.
That happens.
I really think that everyone should have to go for 2 years at least into something, and then you go on about your way if you want to go to college, if you want to do whatever you're going to do, because I think it would be eye-opening, and
absolutely.
you'd have a much more of appreciation for what's going on.
Absolutely. That, and I think people need to go to a third world country, because I'm going to tell you what, that really opened your eyes as well. I mean, definitely go and step out of your box and go and just be of service to others. People that are not going to be able to pay you back. And there's something about serving others that really hits home. So, and right now, my son who's 19 years old, is getting ready to graduate from AIT in the Army over at Fort Sill, Oklahoma on August 5th, and I am so very proud of him.
You should be. Awesome.
He's would have been here. Let me tell you, my kids, my other son, that's my youngest over there, it's a family thing. You know, I've got most of my family has always been involved. I've got cousins that are here that have come down from Iowa. They're here, and it's it's a family
affair.
thing.
Where are you staying?
We're staying at the Comfort Inn, and I tell you what, the accommodation's been wonderful. They've treated us very well.
Nice place. Yep.
Very nice place. So, and I tell you, the community here in Lincoln has been phenomenal. Minus the little incident this morning with our trusses. There was some woman that was drunk and stole a truck and ran over our trusses and broke them.
Oh,
We didn't know
That was at 5:30 this morning when we arrived.
welcome to Lincoln.
Had to call the police. Oh yeah, but she's been arrested.
Yeah, but
and
she broke some. What?
She broke.
How do you get them replaced?
Well, Mark's gonna work his magic.
Put them together.
That's what my husband does. So, you know,
There you go.
it's all right. We roll with it.
Well, I'll tell you, it's an incredible event, really. I mean, when I had no idea when I came over here today that we were going to be sitting in the middle of it. I mean, these are the cheap seats. We're usually way back. From
I'm
things.
telling you what, though. I mean, this is the happening place. So, and once this house goes up, you're going to be amazed at the traffic and the people that are going to want to see this and know, holy cow, this is right here in Lincoln. They're going to find out real quick. Our veteran that we just handed the keys over on 4th of July over in Carthage, Illinois. So we hand them the keys on Sunday. On that Monday morning, he had 36 people stop at his house to take a tour. He put up a sign that says, free tours, come on in. Finally, he took his sign down because he's like, okay, I think enough is enough. But really, everybody working together to make a difference for our veterans. That's what it's all about.
Absolutely.
Community involvement. You have to have your community wrap your arms around this project.
Well, now, if the donating of the land's a big deal too, because everywhere you're going, you're getting land donated.
Absolutely, yeah. We do not purchase any piece of property. It's got to be.
So, do you start that process?
Yeah, we do.
I just want
Yeah.
So, Greg Patel donated this spot of land.
He did. Yep.
He's done a lot of things in this community. Really, pretty nice to donate the land.
Absolutely. Yep. So we really try to get as much materials donated, land donated, as much as possible, because originally when we started building these tiny homes back in 2018, they were $34,000. That's everything. Concrete, building materials, furniture, appliances, food and cabinets, the whole shebang, $34,000. Because of COVID, we are up to $55,000 and you're not getting anything any different. No more.
Wow.
Yeah.
And the appliances, let's talk about those a minute. We did off the air, but you have trouble getting those, and they're all marked up.
Well, so luckily Home Depot, our local Home Depot over in Quincy, we've got a really great resource. He kind of lets us know how far out. So we pre-purchase a lot of things. We try to, and he lets us know if, like, for instance, for the longest time, we could not get Wyatt appliances. Don't ask me why. We could only get stainless steel, and now it's swapped. So now, yeah, it's kind of crazy. I mean, white and stainless steel, I mean, really? Just appliances would be nice. But yeah, I mean, having resources is the way to go. And Mark being a contractor for 28 years, he's got some great resources. And along the way, I tell you what, we've met some phenomenal people in some phenomenal communities. And, the mayors, the city councils, everybody has just been phenomenal. And that's what it takes. Businesses, your city council, mayors, people.
Sure, people got to get involved.
Got to get everybody involved.
Yeah, we're talking with Chris Lawrence, who is co-founder of the 2x4s for Hope. As you said, people can still come out today and volunteer, lend a hand as far as putting the homes up. What if people want to donate? How would they go about doing that if they want to contribute financially?
Absolutely, and unfortunately, it does take funds. So. And we have partnered with a nonprofit called Civic, which you're going to hear from them here in a little bit, Central Illinois Veterans Commission. They actually reached out to us back in January. They were wanting to do, some kind of housing for veterans, a transitional housing more or less, but not permanent homes. And they found out about our project. And so they reached out to us, came down to Quincy and came to tour our homes, heard our story, and they were on fire. And they were like, we have got to have you guys over here in Lincoln. So we were over here in March and met with city council, met with the mayor. Everybody was just like, holy cow, you guys are amazing. We got to have this in Lincoln. And that's really how it started. But as far as donations, you can go to our website, 2x4sforhope.org.
Okay.
They can also go to Central Illinois Veterans Commission, the other nonprofit, but all funds that are raised here in Lincoln stay in Lincoln.
Which is a big deal.
Yes, it is a big deal. So any community that we go to, we open a bank account. People can make their donations right there at the local bank, and all those funds stay local.
And how long will you be here today? Is it like till?
Oh my, we're going to be here till probably about 6 o'clock tonight, because then we'll break and we'll go for dinner. We'll be back here tomorrow morning about 9 a.m. But literally, so we started this morning with a slab. By this evening, there's going to be a roof on this house, windows in, doors in. By tomorrow, siding, stone. On Monday, we will have the HVAC, electricians, plumbers come in. Tuesday, we're hanging drywall. Thursday, we got paint going on the walls, flooring going in, cabinets going in. And literally on Saturday, we take the house from a house in the construction and we start turning it into a home. On Sunday, we do the ribbon cutting and hand the keys over to our next veteran. So
Wow.
8 days is what we do, but there's a lot more to it than just 8 days.
Sure.
Wow, that's pretty incredible. And I see you got some barbecue going on.
We
back
do.
here.
We're going to be eating good today.
Yes, you are. Smells good.
Yep.
Yeah, Sugar Creek Barbecue.
Out here today. Is there anybody else that you want to throw out here while you're?
Oh my goodness!
I mean,
we can't
leave
do
someone
this.
else, yeah.
Oh, I mean, I would hate to toss
Sure.
out some names because I would hate to
That's
forget
okay.
somebody. But I mean, really, the city of Lincoln, Civic, Central Illinois Veterans Commission, great people. The mayor and his wife, holy cow, they are out here working, guys. If your mayor of your town is out here working, there's
Crazy.
absolutely no excuse for people not to come and be part of this. So if you've got your mayor
Got a few
involved,
aldermen out here.
we do. Yep, there's aldermen. So please, I mean, if you want to roll up your sleeves for a couple hours even, I know it's going to be hot. We got plenty of ice cold water and Gatorade and fans and
Donuts.
Misters, donuts. We got all kinds of stuff. Come on out, really. Come show your support, roll up your sleeve for a couple hours and give back. 'cause
And
that's
you'll
what's
be
back.
here again tomorrow.
We'll be here all day tomorrow.
Okay. Well, Chris, thanks for coming on. I'll tell
Thank
you what,
you.
Chris Lawrence with us, and it is an incredible project. And well, now you have a little more free time to do it, but no money coming in. So
You're right.
Yeah.
So
You're living on the edge,
We're
as Bon
living
Jovi
on.
said.
You're right. We're living on the edge.
See, Jim, you could have cut into that, but you weren't ready.
It's all good.
You can bring us back with living on the edge. That's fine.
It's all
Well,
good.
thanks for being on here today. And yeah,
Thank
the
you, guys.
project's wonderful. I can't say enough good things about it.
And what was that website where people can go
So
donate again?
it's the number 2, the letter X, the number 4, and then FORHOPE.org. So
Okay.
2x4forhope.org.
All right, very
You
good.
got that?
So, got it.
We're
Nice
on
work.
Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're on Instagram, we're on Snapchat, the whole shebang, and we're on TikTok.
Wow, very cool.
I'm not.
Oh, you got to check us out.
No TikTok for me. That's just
Oh, come
something
on.
else to my
Oh, no, it's pretty cool.
I don't need that.
It's fun.
Well, we'd like to thank you for being here today and all you're doing. And for the cheap seats, stay with us. We'll be right back. We're going to go to commercial, and we'll talk about something.